if you have an NB2 console in any year Miata, you've probably encountered the cup holder flop, where your cup holder doesn't really have the tension in it and it's just floppy. A lot of times this will happen when you put your arm down on the console and your elbow will hit it, and it does that, and then you get the obnoxious sound of it clacking around, unlike, and this one's got tension and does move around. The problem can happen to either one of the cup holders, whether it be the front or the rear cup holder. There's now a fix for this, and it's going to be the AEROLUMINUM cup holder flop fix kit, and it's for the NB2 consoles, and you'll get 2 custom retainers and 2 thread cutting screws included in the kit. Now the way to do this, once you've got your center console out of the vehicle, you're gonna take it to your workbench or work surface, wherever you're gonna do your work. You're gonna go ahead and flip this over. Okay, and as you see, the cup holders are removable from the console, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one more down here, 6. So there's 6 screws. So we're gonna go ahead and remove those screws. I'll be back with you in a moment once we've removed them. Now, once you remove the screws, oh, I missed one. That'll just come out shortly. They are just regular Phillips head screws. So a regular Phillips screwdriver is all you'll need for this. And in fact, Phillips head screwdriver is all you're gonna need for this entire job. So you're gonna pull out your cup holders. Get that last screw out of there. Pull both your cup holders out of the console. We can put the console to the side. Now, I had taken the spring off of this cup holder to simulate the problem, and what causes the problem is this is the spring that gives you the tension on the cup holder. Now we've got tension on it. On the cup holder, you might notice right here that the plastic looks a little bit lighter in color. That's because there's a little tab here on this cup holder that normally comes up and basically holds this spring down and in place. When those break, and it's a very common problem, they all do, if you notice on both my cup holders the tabs are broken, it's very common. It's a very thin tab that just snaps off, so the spring then ends up being arched up like this, and with use it'll just pop itself off, because the only thing holding it in place is this little lip right here. So once that spring pops off of there, you lose the tension on your cup holder. So this fix will work as long as you still have this spring on your cup holder and it's not completely lost. If you've lost the spring, you're gonna have to source the spring in order to fix the issue. Now, to fix the issue, you're gonna take our kit, and again the kit brings 2 retainers and 2 screws. So this is the retainer. It's properly shaped to conform to the shape here on the cup holder stock. So you're gonna go ahead and take this, you're gonna fit it right over the top, and it's shaped again to fit according. You're gonna take your screw, just gonna put it in here, and you can start it by hand, gently. Then you're gonna take your screwdriver, and you're just gonna slowly work it in. These screws are thread cutting screws, so they are going to form the threads in the plastic as you work them in. Make sure you're using the right size screwdriver. I think mine is too large. That's better. And while you're doing so, you're gonna just hold down that spring like I'm doing here, just to make sure it's held down in place. And you're gonna work the screw all the way until the bottom's out. And then you're done. And you're gonna repeat the process. If both of yours are broken, you'll repeat the process for the second cup holder. If your other cup holder is not broken, you don't have to do it, but be mindful that the tab might break off in the future if it is still there. So you might want to just kind of snap it off already and install the rest of the kit just for peace of mind for the future. And the screw is going to go into an existing hole right there. So you're not making a hole, there's already an existing hole here. And again, the screws are thread cutting screws, so they're going to go ahead and work their way into the hole, and they're going to cut their own threads in that plastic as you work them down. So once you've done this to both of your cup holders, now you've got that tension back on the spring. It's not going to cause you any more issues. As you can see, the spring is in the position it needs to be. It's no longer sticking up, and it's not going to pop off of here. So that's not going to cause you any more problems with the tension on your cup holder. So once you've done this, you can go ahead and reinstall the cup holders back into your console, and then put the console back in your car, and you will have eliminated the flop in the cup holder, and you can